Hi, I'm Katty and I'd like to welcome you to this learning video. Today, we'll learn everything about past participles, which you in German call das Partizip Perfekt. What is that exactly? Let me do a quick overview of participles first. There is the present participle, das Partizip Präsens, and past participle, das Partizip Perfekt. You can find a present participle, for example, in this sentence. She's been looking for her dog. Or in this sentence, she's playing the piano now. Now, let's talk about what a past participle is. He's just lost the game. Lost is past participle. Or here. When he came into the bar, the woman had already gone. Another example. By the time they get to the theater, the show will have started. And one more. The house was built 80 years ago. As you've seen, the past participle can be used in a variety of grammar structures. These are present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, and passive. So the sentence, he's just lost the game, was present perfect, where lost is the past participle. When he came into the bar, the woman had already gone, was past perfect, where gone is the past participle. By the time they get to the theater, the show will have started, was future perfect, where the word started is the past participle. And the sentence, the house was built 80 years ago, was a passive construction, where the word built is again a past participle. So, as you've seen, a past participle either gets the ending ed, like started or played, or if it's an irregular verb, it has its own perfect form, like gone, lost, or built. But there are also other situations in which you use the past participle. Zum Beispiel in dieser Konstruktion. Have something done. Machen lassen. I had my car washed last week. Ich habe das Auto nicht selbst gewaschen. Jemand anderes hat es für mich gemacht, wahrscheinlich in einem Service. Um diese Konstruktion zu bilden, brauchst du das Verb have, dann ein Objekt und dann das Partizip Perfekt. I had my car washed. Or, she had her hair cut. Sie hat sich die Haare schneiden lassen. In the informal and spoken language, you can use the word get instead of have. She got her hair cut. Mit dieser Konstruktion kannst du aber auch ausdrücken, dass jemandem etwas Unangenehmes passiert ist. Zum Beispiel, he got his camera stolen on holiday in Paris. Ihm wurde die Kamera gestohlen, als in Paris war. Genauso wie im Deutschen kannst du das Partizip auch als Attribut vor ein Substantiv stellen, also davor. Zum Beispiel, the stolen car. The burnt toast. A broken arm. Or a homemade marmalade. Und jetzt bleibt uns nur noch eins übrig, eine Zusammenfassung. Heute hast du gelernt, wie ein Partizip Perfekt, Past Participle, aussieht. Lost, gone, started or stolen. Du hast gesehen, dass man das Partizip Perfekt für verschiedene Zeiten im Englischen braucht. Für den Present Perfect, he's just lost the game. Past Perfect, when he came into the bar, the woman had already gone. Future Perfect, by the time they get to the theater, the show will have started. And for passive constructions, the house was built 80 years ago. Dann hast du gelernt, dass du das Partizip Perfekt für die sogenannte Konstruktion have something done brauchst. Zum Beispiel, I had my car washed in the service yesterday. Und als letztes haben wir über die Attribute gesprochen. Zum Beispiel, a broken arm or a homemade marmalade. That's all for now. Thank you for listening and I hope to see you soon. Bye!